All right, shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well, teach well, while learning truth. 100% according to the Bible. Also want to say shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophet, service, scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And shalom to you few Akwaf, which are you sisters that are sincere your children. Shalom. And then today's video is going to be building off of this video I got here from the brother, the Hopeful Elect 3. And we're going to kind of build off of this video in the spirit. And as you can see from the title, it says Babylon versus Babylon. And that's exactly what's about to happen here in this place, America. You're about to have these Egyptians fighting against each other, man. That's the spirit that the Lord is ultimately about to bring upon this place, America. And we already see the division. We already see the separation. We already see the people being at odds, at variance. So it's only a matter of time before things really pop off, you know. But I'm going to get into this video. Right. And I'm going to read that precept right there the brother posted. That's a beautiful scripture, right? And it says Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, talking about you people here in America, Babylon the Great, you modern Egyptians, right? It says, and they shall fight, everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom, man. And that's what's soon to come about to be taking place out here in these streets of America, man. You're about to have a lot of civil unrest. You see a lot of uproars and violence among these people, man, because we know, as it tells us in St. Matthew 24:12, because iniquity shall abound, that the love of many shall wax cold. That word cold in the Greek goes into psychos, you see, and a lot of these people in America, they're already, you know, psychotic and bugged out of their mind, man. So it only takes one little thing that can happen that can trigger these people to, you know, just lose their damn minds and then begin to just do all type of crazy things, man. And we know ultimately it's going to happen because, hey, that's the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. The Lord is going to bring these things, you see, as it tells us right here. I'm going to grab this precept, right? This is St. Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. You go into that sword, it represents division. It represents destruction. You see, it represents all of the different things that the Lord, you see, is about to bring upon this earth, especially to this place, America, in these times that we are in, right? So I'm going to go to that same precept, but in the book of Luke, right? This is St. Luke chapter 12, verse 51. It says, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division, right? And that's what you see happening here in this place, America, Babylon the Great, amongst these Babylonians. These people are divided, man. You got the right versus the left. You got the, you know, people just, you know, separated in this country, man. And this is ultimately the spirit that the Lord has in this country, man. Because like I said, it's all going according to prophecy to forward these prophecies and bring forth these evil times that are about to come. So, hey, the stage is being set, man, by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because we know that ultimately the Lord is the one that's controlling all of these things in which it is that's happening, both good and evil. The Lord allows these things to play out according to his will. You see, he's the one that's in control of all of these things that we see ultimately occurring in the earth. Right. And I'm going to go to a precept just to prove on that. Isaiah chapter 45:7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace, right? Good times, and create evil, which that word evil means in the Hebrew rayam, which goes into bad times, right? I, the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, do all these things, man. So everything that we're about to see come to these streets of America soon come, hey, it's all being sent by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord is about to bring these things, you know. And I'm going to go to another precept just touching on that. Amos 3:6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid, right? And guess what? That's why we're warning you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You see, who are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, according to the Bible, which are the true people of the Lord. We're telling you to repent, man, and to get right with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's what that trumpet is that's being blown in the city. I was warning you, Israelites, that these evil times are about to come, right? Shall it be evil, right, in the city, and the Lord have not done it? So like I said, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is about to bring the chaos to this place, America, man. You see, and it's only going to get worse. Everything that we see happening now in this place is only the beginning of greater evils that's ultimately about to plague this place, man. You see? So we're going to get into this video, right, from the brother. And we're just going to watch it, you know. And then I'm going to grab a few more precepts. And Abaratazah, I pray it be edifying to you, brothers and you few sisters that may come across it.
So what does America do? I hear people saying it's time for a civil war. Here's what I would like to see happen. I think our government should say, we got two sides who are very pissed off at each other. Go go for it. That's what I want to see happen. We're done talking. Like, are
Right.
we going to continue to talk?
And you hear what it is the guy is saying, and that's exactly what's coming to America, man. You see, civil wars, man, race wars, class wars, gender wars, all type of different chaos, man, lawlessness. You see, anarchy. You know, that's what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is getting ready to bring upon this country, man. You see, and like I said, these people can feel it, man. And a lot of these people, they're quite ready for it. A lot of these Edomite militias, they're already preparing to go against a lot of you Jakes. I mean, hey, these things are coming to America, man. You see, and like I said, it's clear as day that these things are coming, right? So I'm gonna grab this precept right here, right, through the Spirit. This is Second Esdras, right, chapter 13. I'm gonna read verse 29, right. It says, "Behold, the day is come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth," right. And I'm gonna go to verse 30. It says, "And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth." And this is the point right here, verse 31, right. It says, "And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another." You see, Lord Yahushua said in St. Matthew 24:7, "For nation shall rise against nation," man. That's going into different people fighting against each other, right? And that's what you about to have happening out here in the streets of Babylon the Great real soon, man. Like I said, because these proud Edomites, hey, they're ready to go after you Jakes, man. You see, and vice versa. You got a lot of Jakes out here, 2/3, hey, they're ready to go against these Edomites, man. That's just the spirit that the Lord has on these people, man. Right? Where everybody just in the spirit of wanting to crash out, you know, and hey, a lot of people about to be crashing out real soon, you know. And Abaratazah, we just pray we're the Lord's remnant that, hey, he has mercy upon us for us hopeful elect brothers and sisters in these times when all of these things do pop off, you know, because it's definitely coming, right? And nothing can stop it because it's ultimately prophecy and these things will come to pass, you see? So there's no stopping what's coming. The evil day that a lot of you people don't believe is going to come upon this place, America, that a lot of you people believe in your mind. If you pray it away, or if you not think about it, or if you don't, you know, believe it, it won't happen. Hey, nothing is going to stop these things from happening, man. You see? Because we know that the words of the Lord are faithful and true, man, right? As it tells us right there. I'm going to grab that, right? Second Esdras, chapter 15. And I'm going to just read verse 2, right? It says, well, I'm going to read verse 1, right? It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people," right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, the words of prophecy, which means to say before. And that's what we're warning you Israelites about, that these things are about to come. And we're telling you before it actually happens, right? "Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord." Yahweh Shem Yahushua, verse 2, this was the point. It said, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." So these prophecies, hey, these race wars and things like that are a part of the prophecy. These civil wars and complete chaos and, you know, civil discord occurring here in the streets of America, all of those things are part of the prophecies, man, and they are going to come to pass, you see? Because we know ultimately Yahweh Shem Yahushua, his word would not return unto him void. Right. And I'm going to grab that precept through the Spirit as well. This is Isaiah chapter 55. And I'm going to get straight to the point. Verse 11. It says, "So shall my word." What is the word of the Lord? The prophecies, right? "Be that goeth forth out of my mouth." Who's the mouthpiece of the Lord? The prophets, the men that he have set up in these times to warn you Israelites ultimately of these things that are to come. Starting off with the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone, right? And the men on down teaching the same doctrine, right? "It shall not return unto me void," meaning empty, because all of these things are faithful and true, right? As I just read. So all of these things are going to come to pass, whether you people believe it, whether you don't believe it, whether you think, oh, this stuff will never happen in America. Hey, it's going to come, right? "But it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." You see? So like I said, man, these things will happen, right? And we are living in that time and season, as everyone can see, where these things are about to unfold. You know, it's only a matter of time, right? As it tells you in Habakkuk 2 and 3, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, it will surely come, it will not tarry." Hey, these prophecies are going to come, man. These evils, all of these perils that the men of the Lord have been warning you people about, mainly you Israelites, that are to come real soon to America and the world. Hey, you people going to be seeing it soon come. You see, these things are no longer tarrying. They're beginning to speak loud and clear, man. People can see what's coming, right? And if you don't see what's coming, then, hey, you just blinded, man. That's really what it is. You people just blinded, man, if you can't see what's ultimately coming. Because like I said, it's right in front of you people's face, man. You just got to be ignorant to really be ignoring what's right there, you see? But we know a lot of you people are asleep, you know? But yeah, I'm going to get back into this video, right? So bear with me. Oh, Salakia, bear with me, brothers. I got to pull this video back up real quick. So we're going to go back to it and we're going to get back into the part where we started from. I'm actually just, replay it from the beginning. Right. But we are in those times and seasons, brothers and sisters. This is why, as the scriptures have told us, this is the time to really be in the spirit, really be in the spirit of watching, be in the spirit of praying. Because, hey, we living in some very deadly, serious times, man. And people don't quite understand the severity of how bad things are about to get out here real soon, man, especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You don't understand how evil the days are that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to bring upon this earth, man. You see, so I'm actually go to that precept as well, man. Right. This is First Thessalonians, right? Because I seen the brother Isiala Idaho, shalom to that brother. He did a live lesson earlier touching on being circumspect, right along with the brother Them Yard from St. Jersey. And that's the spirit that the Lord been having these brothers come out with these same lessons with the same titles. Because, hey, this is the time where we really need to be circumspect, man, and watching as well as praying, man. Because, hey, things are about to get ugly out here real soon, man. At any given moment, right? It can happen today, it can happen tomorrow. But that's why we always want to be in the spirit of being sober minded, you see, so that when these times do come, hey, it don't overtake us as a thief, you see, because it's going to come upon a lot of these people unawares, man, especially 2/3 of our people. Right. Because they not watching. They not paying attention. They not being in the spirit. They're not being sober minded. They're being carnally minded, man. You see, they're not walking after the spirit, which is going to be their downfall in these times when these things happen. This is First Thessalonians chapter 5. I'm going to just read verse 6. It says, therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober, you see. And that's the spirit that we got to be in constantly. You see, sober minded. Right. And I'm going to grab another one. This is 1 Peter, right, chapter 4, and I'm going to read verse, I'm going to start at verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand, right? And we are at the end. We're at the end of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man being in power, man. We're coming to the end of this devil's rulership. And that's why things are about to get worse around here. You see, that's why these evils are about to unfold and to begin to start taking place here and soon come in this country and the world, right? It says, be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer, you see. And I'm going to grab this precept as well, and then I'll get into the video, right? This is Ephesians chapter 5, right? And I'm going to read verse 15 on down to 17, right? And it says, see then that you walk circumspectly, right? So this is the time for us hopeful elect brothers and sisters to be more in the spirit, to be more being circumspect, to be watching more as well as praying, right? Not as fools, right? We don't want to be foolish like the 2/3 and like these heathens, man. Because like I said, they have no idea what's ultimately about to come. They don't know that this is the Lord that's about to bring these evils upon the earth. They think it's stuff just playing out normally or it's just being controlled by man. No, man, this is all divine judgment that's about to come upon this earth from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's why you're about to have these race wars. That's why you're about to have these civil wars. That's why you're about to have all of these other different types of, things arising, man, and coming. You see? It says, but as wise, right? Verse 16, this is why, redeeming the time because the days are evil and we are living in very evil times. As it tells you in 2 Timothy 3:1, that in the last days, perilous times shall come. And we are living in those times where things are about to get very, dangerous. You see, real soon. Right. So us knowing that, like I said, we got to be in the spirit more. We got to be praying to the Lord to have protection upon us, our families, other hopeful elect brothers and sisters out there that are sincere. You see, these are the things that we got to be asking the Lord to help us with and to be with us in these times, man, because we're going to need the support from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Because like I said, these things are going to heat up real soon, man. It's only a matter of time, and I know we always say this, but hey, it's coming, man. You see. But this is verse 17. It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is. And what is the will of the Lord? To bring judgment, to bring these evils, you see, to destroy this place, America, ultimately. We know these things. So guess what? Hey, we're not going to be in the spirit of not being wise in this time, man. You see, what does the scripture say in Matthew 10:16? You see, behold, I send you forth as sheep among wolves, be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. You see, that's the spirit we got to be in these times, being very wise, you see, allowing that wisdom to meet us at every thought, as it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon. You see, chapter 6. But yeah, we're going to get back into this video. Salakia, bear with me.
So what does America do? I hear people saying it's time for a civil war. Here's what I would like to see happen. I think our government should say, we got two sides who are very pissed off at each other. Go for it. That's what I want to see happen. We're done talking. Like, are we going to continue to talk? Do y'all want to talk? If you're a liberal, do you want to talk to me? No. You probably hate my skin color. You probably hate that I was a rodeo cowboy. You probably hate 16 other different things about me. You know what I don't like about you? That you're in my business. Other than that, dress up like you're a princess from some Disney movie. I don't care, but that's what needs to happen. Our government needs to step the fuck aside and let us handle our business. You know those movies came out called The Purge, where it's like all crime is legal for 24 hours? We need to have that for a year. Because seriously, what else are we going to do? We're never going to get along. We're never going to see eye to eye.
Right. And you know who this devil is talking about when he say that we're never going to get along. He talking about you Jakes, man. This is how a lot of these Edomites feel towards you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And like I said, we getting ready to come into them times where, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to allow all these things to occur. You see? So I'm going to grab this, right? Because this is that time and season we're coming into. 2nd Esdras chapter 15, and I'm going to go on down to verse 14. It says, woe, meaning destruction, because that's what the Lord is getting ready to bring. A lot of, destruction and calamities, man, to the world and them that dwell therein, right? Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. That word nigh meaning something that's coming soon, is fastly approaching, right? And these times are coming real soon. It says, and one people, right, shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, right? That's going into what's coming to these streets of America, right? These civil wars, these class wars, these race wars, all of these different things are going to come to this place, Babylon, Verse 16, for there should be sedition among men. You're going to have people uprising against the government. You see, all of these different things are about to happen, man, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. It's going to be that crazy out here, man. People not going to be regarding the police. People not going to be regarding these National Guard troops that Trump deploying to these cities. Everybody out here going to be just completely bugged out of their mind, man. You see, for those that don't have Yahweh Shem Yahushua with them, which is only going to be the elect of the nation of Israel, the rest of these people, 2/3 of our people and these heathens, these people are going to be out of their minds in these times, man. Like the Edomite was just saying in the video, it's going to be a purge, man. Everybody going to be out here just doing whatever it is they see fit, you see, to do in that present time. That's what's going to be happening, man. People going to be acting like animals, man. Right. That's why I brought out that Matthew 24:12. The love of many shall wax cold, man, because people going to be acting completely psychotic out here, man. Right. And it says, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. That's going to happen. Right. Because ultimately we know this devil, man, Ordo al Chaos. You see, this devil wants this chaos to happen. That's why he keep doing these psyops, these mass, shooting type events that keep happening randomly in all of these different states. You see, as it tells us in the scriptures, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. So, hey, this devil, he wants these things to ultimately to come, you see, so he can have an excuse to bring in the order out of all of the chaos in which it is that is coming, you see. So it says, I'm going to read it again. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And the reason you won't be able to do that, because they're going to lock this place, America, down in the midst of all of this chaos and everything that's going to come to this place. You're going to have martial law set up. You're going to have these United Nations soldiers being deployed to a lot of these cities in America. You see, this place is going to be, boarded down, man. And that's ultimately going into these devil's New World Order system that they want to establish, this police state. Right. So you're going to have these things happening. Right. And we are in those times and seasons. So I'm going to read verse 18. It said, for because of their pride, right, the city shall be troubled, right? The houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid, man. And a lot of you Americans, you see, you men, you women, you Edomites, you 2/3, all of you people, you heathens, you people are very proud in this place, man. And that's why ultimately Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to bring these terrible times upon you people, man. You see, because as it tells you in 2nd Esdras 8:50, one of my favorite precepts that, for many great miseries shall be done unto them that in the latter time, which is that time that we're in now, that dwell in the world because they are walked in great pride, you see, and everybody in this country is proud, you see, and that's about to be the reason why the Lord is about to bring these terrible times upon you people, man, you see, and that just the, point being, right? So I'm going to get back into the video. We're going to finish watching the rest of it real quickly, right? Bear with me.
I'm sure as fuck never talking to any of y'all. I I swear to God, if I ever have to go into Austin for something and I see some dude come up to me like, why are you dressed up as a cowboy? Are you a racist? I don't know, sir, but I'm your fucking huckleberry if you continue to talk to me. Does anyone else have any other suggestions? Why can't we just have one big fight? Everyone's pissed off. Nobody likes the direction the country is going. We got people being shot in the fucking neck for simply having a conversation with people. We got people being stabbed in the neck on a bus for being white. What else are we to do? I mean, it's already halfway legal in Texas here. We have mutual combat. There is no other solution to this, and I'm going to tell you why. The internet has destroyed humanity. The government isn't fixing shit. Trump isn't fixing shit. No one man is going to fix this. We need a correction in America, and it won't take a year. Here's what.
All right, and you hear what it is the guy's saying. And that's ultimately because, like I read earlier, this is all being done by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And ultimately, no man could ultimately stop what it is that the Lord is bringing upon his earth, man. Because like I said, we're in the time of judgment. So, hey, nobody can ultimately stop these evil times that are going to come upon this place, America, in the world. You see, nothing can stop it. You see, so I'm actually go to a precept touching on that. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, and I'm going to read verse 8, right? It says, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, right? Talking about these evils that are about to come. You see all of this violence, all of these different types of events that are going to transpire in these times, the famines. You see everything that the Lord is about to send, right? It says the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away, right? The answer to that is no one. So Trump, saying the things that he's saying about making America great again and all of that stuff, that's not going to happen because guess what? That's not the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You see, this place, America, going to be destroyed, man. And that's just the end all be all for this place, you see, and everybody that's not of the Lord's elect, you see. But with that being said, Abaratazah, I pray this lesson be edifying to you, brothers and sisters that may come across it. With that being said, we're going to end the lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well, teach well, while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. Till the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect. Shalom.